All clear? Okay, Leo. It's kind of weird because like it seems like I'm starting with the signs that I just finished with, which is kind of awesome, you know. You wait till the very end, then you should be red next, right in line, you know. It's the way shit works, right? Your theme, Leo, is werewolf. So the way I see this is change, okay? Like if you think about it, a werewolf, well, a person is bit by a fellow werewolf and turns in the full moon, right? And only werewolves can turn werewolves, or only werewolves can create werewolves. And they go back into their human form when it's not the full moon and or at night, right? So it's almost like I see two lives emerge, like two, how do I say that? Two personalities merging together. It's like you were this person and you didn't like who you were, so you started to change who you were, but it's not easy to change, right? So you were only that kind of person at a certain time, and now you're integrating that person into you all the time. Let's see. I was just doing my laundry in the sink because I like washing things by hand. Like I don't like using the machine to wash and dry all my clothes because I'll ruin them. And I was thinking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as I was washing my clothes because I was like, you know, swirling them around, and that's what Charlie's mom does, right? And then I just started singing Oompa Loompa as I rolled the cards. And like, you know, Charlie changes. Charlie goes from dirt ass broke poor to the owner, CEO of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So he becomes like the owner of a chocolate factory in a day. Okay? If you don't know Charlie and the Chocolate Factory story, I feel like that's like telling the story of Oz. Like, who doesn't know the tale of Oz? Okay, so we've got the Phoenix melting like a snow cone in Phoenix, with the girl with the snake, with Chaser and Paradise. So the Phoenix is change, okay? The Phoenix is transformation, right? When something gets burned to the ashes and it rises again in a new shape, like a skin changer, okay? So this is a transformation. It's a changed mind. Yes. See? That's what I'm talking about, people. See, changed mind at the bottom there. I don't know if you can read that. That's kind of blurry, but changed mind. So you changed your mind, okay, on something. And you could have been a narcissist, okay? Could have been a narcissist before, thinking everything was about you and only you and nothing but you, so help you fucking God, okay? And you were like, I don't really need to be like that anymore. It's not all about me. There's other people here, and I'm not the only fucking living, you know? And it's like you chose to leave this codependent, I need to chase everything that comes into my life, gone. Okay, it's like you've quieted yourself, Leo. It's like, you know, and you know what I thought of actually too? I always think of Pride Rock. I don't know why. The Lion King was like one of my favorite movies growing up. Like, I had a giant Simba stuffed fucking animal in my bed that was like the size of me at the time. I was obsessed with the Lion King, and I was thinking about it today. And as I was shuffling these cards, it's like, you know, being the cub, and then being a full grown male lion that has to now take down other lions to become the head of the pride. You know, it's almost like a wolf pack, right? It's like once you get to the head of the pack, like, you got to stay strong. You got to stay on your game. You have to let people know that you're in control. Okay. And like, you might not have ever had that feeling of being in control, right? Like you were melting like a snow cone in Phoenix all the time, right? Everything made you melt down. And that's because there was this paradigm going on around you, okay? And it didn't allow you to enable boundaries in your life. And when people they took a lot, which left you chasing, right? Chasing people, chasing this, chasing that. And, you know, I think one thing that you've realized is going into, oh God, I have something in my teeth. Going into this new phase is that the more you hold back, like say you meet this like super hot guy, okay? And or super smoking hot chick, okay? And you were like, you know, you get that out of control feeling again. And it's like you want to be around them all the time and you like never want them out of your circle. And then it's like, wait a second. Like, I want to miss this person. I want to think about this person. I don't want to just jump in bed with this person, because then it's like you go from first base to third base to home. What the fuck else is next, right? It's like learning to take your time and not racing to the finish line every single time just to get comfortable and set up. Like, as you notice, life isn't about comfort, okay? Anybody who says that it is fucking lying to you. Okay, tell me about this new phase. Ooh, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Working really hard to, again, leave something behind and focus on the castle in the future. You know, concentrating on where you're going and giving yourself the opportunity to work. Okay, not a lot of people want to work. Okay, they want to be at home. They want to be comfortable. They don't want to give themselves up anymore because of what we've been put into in the last couple of years. You know, people are bitching that they have nothing to do, but then when it comes to work, they're like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go out. I don't want to work. I don't want to be around people. It's too weird. Well, it's fucking weird all the time. The flu just made it obvious. Okay? So it's like leaving something behind and heading for this new place, okay? And this new place where you can work and you can enjoy working and enjoy bringing yourself into a new phase. I just realized I'm not wearing any jewelry, okay? And that's like, you know, maybe you're not going to wear any more jewelry. Maybe you're going to change something about yourself that you don't need to hide who you are or what you want, or, you know, oh yeah. Huge 7 of Swords. Like, I think your main show, your main person has been seriously slacking in your life. Okay, you've been keeping yourself hidden, right? And not allowing the true you to come out, okay? And that's why once you instill boundaries around you, okay, and you let people know, like, I will talk to you when I talk to you. I will shout out you when I shout out you. Like, I will call you when I do. Okay, that's going to put a boundary up with people and go like, oh, so I can't just call you at 2 a.m. anymore? You're going to pick up the phone? No, I'm sleeping. Okay? It's like still leaving a piece behind, but, you know, because you're never going to fully not be who you are, okay? But it's like still leaving this little piece behind of yourself, but letting people know that there's a new you and you're not gonna be fucked with anymore. Just keep your fucking steps, you know, back away, get away from my sandwich, make your own, okay? I dropped the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles came out. So I do feel like there's, you know, you might be changing how you make money, right? And you might come up with a new solution to your problems, okay? And that involves this new transformation of rekindling the flame inside of you and realizing where true paradise lies, and that these narcissists and paradigms around you have to change. And the only way that you can change it is if you start to integrate it into your life yourself, instead of imagining or hoping that miracles will just happen all around you without you having to do anything. It doesn't work that way, okay? So that's why the King of Wands is here, and like all I can see is those lion heads on either side of the podium with them. Like it's like that's Leo. That's Leo coming in, right? And sitting on your throne. Sitting on your throne and being perfectly content with that, right? The King of Wands he's a king of action, which is weird that they just have him sitting on his throne because I mean, I think all the kings are sitting in this deck, which kind of drives me crazy because not everybody fucking sits all the time, you know what I mean? But it's like action is his motto, and he might be, yes, sitting on his throne, but it doesn't mean that he's not thinking about where he needs to go and what he needs to do. And a true King of Wands as well, and a true anybody that is truly in their energy will always try to expand on making money. I mean, there is never no short circuit of making money or shortcut to making money, you know what I mean? Like some people genuinely want to make money and not just have it come in for them, you know, because of their fucking royalties. No, coming in because they worked hard for it and they want that money. And the harder you work for your money, the more you really appreciate it. And the more you do with it, and the more that you're like, damn, like my money did this. Like, you know, that's what you want to hear coming out of your mouth in the next year is, damn, my money did this. My ass worked that fucking hard and look what I did. Right? Not getting help from fucking anybody, because who the fuck wants to help you without taking something for themselves? Right? Taking a little piece of the fucking cake because they can. Right? It's like, if you're working hard on something, then duck this out for a bit, because there's every sign here that says something's moving forward. It's just a matter of you have to get into your boots now and into your shoes, and your shoes will walk you to this next place because you're changing. And you're changing into a good thing. It's not necessarily a werewolf per se, but, you know, maybe you're going to put your werewolf fucking pants on for a bit and let people know what's up. You know, stand your ground. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people say things and do things just because they know you or because they've got a history with you. Like, fucking stand up for yourself, right? Because this is a time where the chasing is over. If you have to chase something, it ain't fucking worth it, all right? It's not worth it. Fight for it, but don't chase it. Chasing just means that eventually someone's got to stop running, and then what happens? Right? Hope it resonates. I'm MoonShine. Thanks for joining. Peace.